the little belly flop right about here. I'm terrified of heights. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Devin O'Day. Hope you can hear me all right. We had a little issue when I went live, and I would go, "Oh no!" But I think you can. We have got a big show. Plus, we got lots of stuff going on, including what to eat if you're in Nashville on Thanksgiving. The first time I ever went out for Thanksgiving, I just went, oh my gosh, it was a life changer for me. And they have got a Thanksgiving feast prepared for you here at the Omni. But you're going to have to make reservations. And to talk more about it, we have head chef Jonathan Welch, who joins us today. Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me. Thanksgiving is our Super Bowl. That's the biggest day of the year for our restaurant, besides maybe Mother's Day and Easter, where we do a very similar brunch buffet. But you know, we're really excited. We get a lot of locals, and we really want this to be a thing about Nashville. You know, absolutely any guests in the hotel are welcome, but we want to get as many folks that live here to come see what we do.
Don't forget, make your reservation right now. If you can get one, you better make it right now. Anywhere from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. Get that reservation in for Kitchen Notes at Omni Nashville. Welcome in, everybody. And we're going to meet somebody new that's on the country music force right now. Riley Gelbreth is with us, hanging out in Texas, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me a little bit about your life in Texas. How did you grow up? What did your family do?
I grew up in kind of a suburban neighborhood until I was about 13. Sorry about that. Somebody's mowing over here. But
that's what it is in Texas. There's a lot to mow there.
Yeah. And when I was about 13, I started playing banjo, and we moved to Crowley here from Fort Worth, to kind of a more rural area and some acreage here. So we really enjoy it over here now.
That's fantastic. What was the first concert you ever played? The first time you ever played live in front of people?
Probably either in Glen Rose, Texas or Pearl, Texas. I can't quite remember. Every weekend there would be a monthly jamming show, and the first weekend was out in Pearl, Texas, in the middle of nowhere. And then the second weekend would be in Lillian, Texas, down the road from here at a church. And then the third weekend would be at Oakdale Park in Glen Rose, which is a very historical bluegrass place. It's been around since 71. But either one of those places, because I used to go there frequently, and they would let me get up there and play a few when I was younger. So,
how old were you when you had those shows? How old were you?
14 or 15, I think.
That's the thing about, you pick up a bluegrass instrument and you can be a kid and they just welcome you in and you start hanging out and learning from everybody around you.
Yep.
Tell me the bluegrass and Texas music, how does that kind of work out together? Is there a big bluegrass connection down in Texas?
Really, not really. Me and my dad actually had to go find it whenever I first started, just by word of mouth, going to jams and people talking about different places to go and play. And the Texas country scene, I just kind of got into going to open mics and with people and playing country songs and bringing my bluegrass to them, because it's not popular at all down here. So I kind of stuck out like a sore thumb, going to those things. But I've always liked to be different, so it wasn't a big deal at all.
Well, it's fantastic that you brought that in there. That's what makes your Texas sound so different from everybody else's. What have you got on docket? What's planned for you? What's coming up?
Well, we've got quite a few festivals coming up next year. One there in Glen Rose in March, the first weekend of March, and then in September, last weekend in September. And then we're playing in Paris, Texas, and Farmers Branch. And I'll be out in Farmers Branch this weekend at Blooming Bluegrass. And but really, my plans, I hope to get a debut bluegrass album out very soon with some originals and some old bluegrass standards and maybe some songs that somebody's pitched to me, if I can get some good ones. But that's the hopes of what I'm trying to shoot for right now.
Riley, what is your favorite standard bluegrass song? Yeah, everybody's got a favorite.
That's a tough one. It changes about every day, because I dig deep and try to find songs that nobody hasn't heard in a while. But here recently, probably a song called "Is It True," I think is what the name of it is. And not sure who wrote it, but I heard the Allen brothers, Harley Allen, do it, and it's just a great song. It's just straightforward and simple, and it just really sounds like bluegrass to me when I listen to that song.
When you were growing up, who did you listen to that inspired you?
When I was growing up, before I started playing music, I really didn't listen to bluegrass or country at all. I just kind of listened to what was popular in school at the time. But whenever I started playing, that's really when I started listening to country and bluegrass. But I started off on the Stanley Brothers and Flatt and Scruggs, and just where it all started.
Absolutely. I love how these interviews, they end up your home and everything. Life just keeps on going all around you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, how can people hear your music and how can people find you?
Well, I have a website that has all my show dates, and it's RileyGilbreth.com. And as soon as I get music out, I'll put links on there with all the music and everything. So.
All right. Well, we encourage everybody to follow Riley Gilbreth. And are you on social media as well?
I am. I'm on Instagram at Riley D. Gilbreth, and then my band page is RG and Lone Star Blue, and then Facebook it's Riley Gilbreth Official, and then Riley Gilbreth and Lone Star Blue.
I love Riley D. Gilbreth. I said, is that a bluegrass name or what? That is a perfect bluegrass name.
My middle name is Dane, so that's my middle name.
That's perfect. Well, you are the best, and I cannot wait to see you and hear from you, and I wish you the very best in all of your stuff, because we love bluegrass around these parts. So awesome. I can't wait to hear more from you.
Thank you.
You take care. Bye.
All right. You
too. Smiles. These are the healthy smiles of real Delta Dental members. Folks with access to the nation's largest network of dentists and low-deductible plans with 100% preventive care coverage, all backed by over 65 years of expertise. Go online or give us a call to learn about affordable individual plans that meet your needs. 1-855-844-0445.
Any design that the Nashville Zoo does, first and foremost, we sit down as a group and decide we're going to make it the absolute best we can within our resources. And I think because we have so much internal talent here, that we're able to build some of the best exhibits in the country.
We always try and find something unique here at the Nashville Zoo to offer the community. We're always looking for something that is a little bit different, an experience that maybe they wouldn't get anywhere else. When you come to the zoo, we hope that you forget that you are in the Nashville city. We hope that you feel like you've entered another world.
I think when people hear Chinese lantern, they don't fully understand what that means. As did I. I didn't know what it meant.
We wanted something unique. And so we were approached by Zigong Lantern Company to do this lantern event. And we said, if we're going to do it, we want it to be the largest in the country. We want it to be something that is bigger, bolder, better than anything anybody else has done.
And they said, if you really want to see what it's about, you should come to Zigong, China, which has the largest Chinese Lantern Festival in the world. And so I did. So I took a week off in March and I went there and I was blown away. Over 3 million people traveled to Zigong to see this. Some of these lanterns are hundreds of feet long, and 30 and 40 and 50 feet tall. I was overwhelmed by the magnitude of this, by the intricacy, by the artwork, by the culture. It's deeply embedded into the Chinese culture. So I came back and met with my team and said, this is it.
Zoolunation is a unique holiday event where we are lighting up the zoo at night with over 500 lanterns. There are many different aspects to it. So there's a holiday portion of the event, there's also traditional Chinese lanterns, and then there's the animal lanterns as well.
This is totally different, totally unique. We can tie in the Chinese culture, we can tie in our animals. The animals that they do, which is part of their culture as well, are so anatomically perfect. I was just amazed. So I think it's a great fit for us. And our goal is that this is our winter event every year.
holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. See more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Well, here's a save the date for you, December 1st. I'm going to be there, and I hope you'll be there and join with me. Tonight's a very special night at the Ryman.
It's time for Christmas for Kids November 20th at the Ryman Auditorium. This year's lineup includes Shenandoah, Phil Vassar, Chapel Hart, Michaela Lane, and Hunter Girl. For over 40 years, Christmas for Kids has given the joy of Christmas to thousands of Middle Tennessee children. Christmas for Kids would like to thank their great sponsors. Tickets are on sale now. Visit Ryman.com to get your tickets. We will see you November 20th at the Ryman.
So I've had a lot of folks ask over the years, they'll say, Scotty, you got this deep voice, but why haven't you used it on one of your songs or on one of your records? And I thought about that and wanted to write a song for y'all that have asked that question. I like the song a lot. It's called Slow Dance. Hope y'all do too.
90 miles an hour, I can't even get my foot on the brakes. In this old rat race, 100 people, 100 places, girl, there's always somewhere I gotta be. But you know what I need. When this life has got me moving at the speed of sound, only you can turn me around. Baby, you're my slow dance.
Welcome to the 2023 Magical Holiday Home Tour, coming for one day only. Immerse yourself in the spirit of the season as you explore stunning displays, twinkling lights, and charming decorations. The general admission tour of area luxury homes, including historic Rosemont, and a special tinsel tour of the original Fairview Plantation Mansion. Come and experience the warmth of the holidays by touring spectacular luxury homes. It's an event you won't want to miss.
And he scores!
LOL Dalmatians.
What is it?
LOL Dalmatians.
Okay.
Yes, finally.
Yes! What does that?
Oh, it's called a trading brand.
Oh, what?
About time!
I don't need that, man.
And you don't need cigarettes. So we all have our differences.
What do you want to eat, Rylan?
Hooters.
Huh?
Stop.
Are you that mad because we're not going to Hooters?
Yes.
It will be fine. There's other places to eat.
I don't want to go there.
Where do you want to go?
Hooters.
What did you get? What? You thought it was little? What is it?
At Area 51 Tech Solutions, our team specializes in servicing and repairing major brands of electronics, including computers, tablets, cell phones, HD TVs, and gaming consoles.
Area 51 has been our go-to place for all our tech repair needs for years. You name it, they can fix it. Trust the kid who broke it. Give them a call today at 615-379-8113.
that auction site, they're addictive. I got to tell you, they're just addictive. And I have a friend who does those. But when you get something and it is totally not the thing that you thought you ordered, or you order from one of those Chinese online sites and you get it, I mean, there's some things that are just hysterical. I mean, and you have to. And the guy that was filming, the husband that was with his wife picking up the stuff at the online auction house, his laugh was worth the price of admission. Howdy, Elizabeth says, yes, we do love bluegrass. Hello to Corinne. Hello to Bubba. And let's see, Angie is with us. And I know, Angie, we love us some Scotty McCreery too. Isn't he a North Carolina boy? I think so. And here's the deal. I love that cat. Yes, I love that. Hey, Shelly, how are you? Like I was saying, we're going to be doing a gathering on December 1st at sundown. We're going to meet at Nashville Zoo, and we're going to all walk through together. Got a whole group of y'all. Now, I can't pay your way. I mean, I'm not built to money bags, but if you want to go through with us and we get to be part of it, December 1st, and that's when we're going to go through. Hey, if you've looked at your windows and you go, I need some new windows, there's condensation, and that means that those windows are leaky and there's some issues. Well, you call my friends at Mid-South Exteriors today.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at SouthExteriors.com.
Well, we all talk about Black Friday sales, and Amazon has been hitting us overhead with Black Friday sales. But do not forget, Small Business Saturday is the next day, and that is where you go locally. And the places that we send you to here, that's where you can go and see lots of wonderful stuff. Small Business Saturday is what we celebrate every single day. And if you don't have all of your stuff for Thanksgiving, I'll tell you where you can take your Small Business Saturday and you can get it before Thursday. You can go to Chappell's.
At Chappell's, we pride ourselves on offering a wide variety of the freshest fruits and vegetables, handpicked just for you. We have a wide selection of the freshest, highest quality meats that will leave your taste buds craving more. Our friendly staff is always ready to lend a helping hand. We believe in treating every customer like family because at Chappell's, your family is our family. We've been locally owned and operated for over 60 years. You can visit any of our Chappell's locations in Dixon, White Bluff, McEwen, and Centerville.
I was checking on everybody that's leaving us messages. Oh yeah, Angie, Scotty McCreery, very close to where you live. I know. Outer Banks. We got to go see you in Outer Banks. I've never been to the Outer Banks. Well, I went one time, but it was a drive-through, and you got to go and see that. Hey, this is the time of year when we all go out into our yards and we start getting rid of the things like invasive plants. We plant trees this time of year. We pick up leaves and we get rid of leaves. We start mulching and we pick up sticks and things like that. But our UT Extension Service gives us some idea on the best way to remove the invasive plants that can make springtime a difficult time.
Hi, my name is Sam King, and I work for the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation. Today we're going to look at how to remove invasive plants by using the stump cut or cut stump method. Depending on the size of the stem, you can cut the plant using pruners, loppers, a handsaw, or a chainsaw. Once the stem is cut, we're going to treat it with an herbicide. Always remember to use the correct personal protective equipment like gloves or safety glasses, and that will all be outlined on the herbicide label. If you're unsure what herbicide to use, because several different herbicides can be used for this, you can check with your local Department of Agriculture representative.
This Christmas, Give a Little Nashville needs your help to bring joy to children in need. We'll be hosting toy drives during the holiday season, so please donate toys for kids of all ages. On December 3rd, join us for our Cocktails with Santa red carpet event, where you can mingle with other supporters and enjoy festive drinks and food. Together, we can make a difference in our community this holiday season. Visit givealittle.nashville.com or find us on Facebook to learn more and register today.
More and more businesses are calling Tennessee home, and now we're for a new ribbon cutting. We're going to head to Baxter, Tennessee.
Listening to the story of Portobello, you know, it's an entrepreneurial business, family business. You got to work with your father. I had a chance to work with my dad, and I know what that means. And to now be here in Tennessee, to call Tennessee home, you know, it's a phenomenal success story, you know, and I'm grateful, and I know the senator and our governor is extremely grateful that we now get to call you our partner. And we look forward, you know, to the continued growth that I know you're going to have.
It for us was a very good experience, very successful, because the way Tennessee is organized, it impressed us very much. How you have organized and you have focused in some type of business in the state to bring them here, create this cluster. And today, tile in the United States is here.
There's always a standard of excellence when it comes to recruiting companies. We want to make sure that it's those high-paying, just wonderful jobs, and that's a lot of what we've seen here within this new plant. You can see that they care not only about what's happening right here on this site, but they care about the entire community.
I was thinking back about 10 years ago whenever I first became a state senator. In this entire Upper Cumberland area, we were just begging for any manufacturer to come and be a part of our community. And now you fast forward 10 years and we've got Portobello here.
People ask me, said, what in the world is Portobello going to bring to Baxter? It's bringing businesses in, and that's what's all about Portobello. You know, if it wasn't for Portobello, we wouldn't have that.
We are so proud to have Portobello here, and to have a $200 million project, Commissioner, that's the largest in our county's history. And we have just fell in love with these folks, and we're so proud you're here, and we look to a great future with Portobello.
Sherry's Hope is dedicated to sharing the hope of Christ, protecting the health of our community, and supporting those who are fighting cancer. You can be a champion of hope this season. When you give monthly to Sherry's Hope, you help meet the needs of families in our community as they are battling cancer. Your monthly gift of $10 or more gives hope all year. Together, we can make a difference.
At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
99. That has been the mission of Greenhouse Ministries. We are with the founders today, Cliff and Jane Sharp. First off, both of you, thank you for letting me come into your space.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
So first, Greenhouse Ministries. Why start this in Murfreesboro? Where did that spark ignite?
Well, it's interesting. Again, we saw a need, and you know, when you see a need, then you see what you can do to fill it. And the need that we saw was a segment of the population, which I literally did not know existed, that do not have dreams and goals and do not think they have opportunity. So we wanted to do whatever we could to help people change their way of thinking. And we knew that part of that would take education. So being a fisherman, our bait is food. And so with food, people come in, and then that gives us an opportunity to visit with them and talk to them, to pray with them, and then see what we can do about opening up classes for them. Of course, we teach all kinds of classes: computer, GED, budgeting, parenting, marriage, cooking, sewing, and on and on and on. of what we can do to help people.
Now you're seeing some of the video now. You see their kitchen area that they have at Greenhouse Ministries, which is absolutely beautiful with all your tables and your table covering. You see the sewing room. There's also a clinic there that you're looking out. This particular space, though, this building is relative. This is new. It's your drop-off donation spot where people can drop off donations and pick them up. That was the first building for you guys in this particular location. Is that correct?
In this location,
Right. This is actually the third building. We started out in apartments, a complex, and working with the police and the city and housing and education. And then we moved over to a larger one, but Jane and Christy had always had a dream or vision for a thrift store. So God just opened this building up for us.
And you're seeing the Greenhouse Ministries thrift store right now. The number of items that you have in here blows my mind. And what blows my mind more than that is people who need it can come in here and get it all for free.
Exactly. Well, they go through the counselor to find out the need because it's another personal touch. And then they will come over with a voucher, or a counselor will come with them to help them pick out what they need. But most of that is done through the Spring House, which is around the corner from here, or through the Garden Patch. Most of this is just storage and sorting.
As beautiful as this is, I know we were chatting a little bit before we started this interview. It's also sad to know this is how much help is needed.
Yes, yes.
What is it like here in Murfreesboro for those who need these type of donations?
Well, we see a lot of people who do not know how to go forward. They just live in a survival mode, and that's sad because they don't have any purpose when they get up in the morning, so if they can just make it through the day. So our goal is to help them discover what God put in them that made them unique and make them want to go forward.
So for those who need your help, where do they go and how can they maybe apply to start getting assistance or help with Greenhouse Ministries?
Of course, they come to the building. 307 South Academy is our new building. And then just come in and say, hey, we need help. And the great thing to tell them is we've got plenty of food and clothes. Those are the main two things that people come for. We average about 25 families a day that come through.
Wow. And for volunteers out there who are like, you know what, I have a little bit of extra time. I would love to give my time and help you guys out. How can they do that?
We have a volunteer training every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Okay. So a lot of people come with their own dreams and visions, which fit in great with Greenhouse. A lot of our programs started because of volunteers, like our health clinic, our sewing class. All of those were begun because a volunteer came in and said, have you ever thought about? And we love that because we know that that's probably what the community needs. Right. But it's so easy for somebody to volunteer. They can come to that class or they can call and we can do one-on-one. And we love for them to come and bring their time and their talents.
Oh, fantastic. 2 more questions for you. If someone wants to make a donation, is there a certain type of donations that you take or don't take?
We take money.
Monetary donations
we
would be
love
extremely
that.
helpful.
And then, of course, in the thrift store, we take nearly anything, TVs and big entertainment centers and things like that we just cannot move them, or desks, big desks. But we take nearly anything. And then, of course, what we don't use, we can recycle.
I love that, Greenhouse Ministries. And if you need a place to volunteer, Thanksgiving is a perfect time. We'll have some stories coming up on our Thanksgiving special just for you. Gratitude and giving back. It's what this season is all about. Be safe, be kind, and remember you are loved. See ya.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and place to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street today.